नमस्कार। हमारे साप्ताहिक कार्यक्रम टू दी पॉइंट विद आनंद वर्धन सिंह आप सबका स्वागत है। इस बार हम बात करेंगे थोड़ी सी उत्तर प्रदेश के बारे में और खासकर से जो हमारे साउथ के दर्शक हैं उनके लिए मैं एक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा आनंद से कि वो समराइज कर दें। The reason being that UP being a very large state, it carries 80 seats. तो वहां पे क्या हो रहा है ये थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि राजनीति बहुत तेजी से चली जा रही है। So as usual, just before starting, I'll show 2 or 3 data slide, okay, just to put things in a perspective. So I'll start with the UP Lok Sabha election data for the last 2 Lok Sabha, that is 2014 and 2019. Now it's very clear that BJP in UP has a tremendous majority. In the last election, it got almost 50% vote share. It got 62 seats. And its ally Apna Dal got 1.5%. Together, they were above 50%. So they are so strong that it looks very difficult to dislodge them. And Udhar, SP is and BSP together had close to about 39% vote share in the last election. And I think they fought that election together. So my question to you, Anand, is that if this time SP is going alone and BSP is going alone and Congress is going alone, does in UP is there any chance of the opposition parties getting anything better than what they got last time? Maybe 5 seats, 6 seats like last time they may land up getting. So this is one more slide I'll just like to show you. How strong BJP was that in every part when it in the 62 seats where it fought election, SP was in second place and BSP at 29 places, and BSP was in second place at 27 places. So there's a direct fight only between BJP and SP, and if BSP comes alone, that may not also happen. Congress and RLD stand nowhere in this. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन बड़ा सिंपल सा है कि इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग पोजीशन में है बीजेपी और एसपी और बीएसपी जब तक इकट्ठे नहीं जाएंगे तो कोई चांस दिखता नहीं है। और इधर इसके बाद मैं आपसे बात करूंगा वो आरएलडी के बारे में भी करूंगा, वो नेक्स्ट राउंड में मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछूं।
Ajay, we have to, I mean, a lot of water has flowed from 2019 and today. Now let us understand what is happening. At the national level, there are only two parties which can call themselves truly national parties. One is BJP. There is a very strong, there is a very strong wave, you can say. Well, I will not say wave, a strong sentiment which few people which are going to vote for BJP come what may. They say that even if the petrol is sold at 500 rupees, we will buy at 500 rupees and we will vote BJP. Yes. Now there is, and that vote we will say BJP and Modi ji's vote. Now there is another group of people who feel that we will vote against BJP or we want to vote against Modi ji, and that is a substantial number. So the whole game is that the vote should be the vote against BJP should be consolidated. There should be no division of vote, and there should be only one candidate. That is the premises on which the India Alliance was made. Now you have to understand one thing. I will come on to UP later on. You have to understand one thing, that whatever is happening in India, BJP versus there is a vote which is going to vote against Modi ji. Now that vote in West Bengal, the torchbearer is Mamta ji. In Bihar, it is going to be Mahagathbandhan, led by Lalu, Congress, CPI-ML, Communist Party, and so on. In Tamil Nadu, it is DMK. All these states, there are strong regional parties who are going to to lead that campaign. But there are certain states on which it is head-on between Congress and Samajwadi and Congress and BJP. There's absolutely no doubt. There are a lot of states, and especially the states where BJP has made clean sweeps. Gujarat, it is Congress versus BJP. Haryana, Congress versus BJP. Rajasthan, Congress versus BJP. MP, Congress versus BJP. Uttarakhand, Congress versus BJP. Himachal Pradesh, Congress versus BJP. All these states where BJP has made a clean sweep, primarily there is no regional parties. So first of all, we must understand that it is the challenge for Congress to increase its vote share, to have a better strategy, and to offer themselves as an alternative to the Modi government. Now, having said that, when you come to UP, please understand, as you said in your opening statement, in 2014, BJP got 71 seats and with 43% vote percentage. Whereas in 2019, after 5 years, when they got 49.98%, roughly about 50% of the votes, but the seats were reduced. It was only 62 seats. Now, what I feel today is, there's no doubt that BSP and SAPA combined at least were able to get 15 seats from BJP. Today, India Alliance if you talk of 2019 elections, India Alliance, Samajwadi Party and Congress are going together. They had only 6 seats, 5 SAPA and 1 Congress. As on date, SAPA has lost 2 seats, so they are going with 4 seats against BJP. 2 seats of Apna Dal, I am counting it as BJP seats because more or less it is less of NDA, more of BJP seats. Mayawati ji knows it very well. She got 0 seat in 2014. She got 1 MLA seat in 2022 Vidhan Sabha elections. So Mayawati ji is going to she's going to spoil the game for India Gadbandhan. That is the what you call that is the brief which she has got. So she has to spoil the game of India Gadbandhan. And I'm very sure about it that Mayawati ji this time is going to field maximum Muslim candidates, because that is one vote which is totally consolidated in UP behind India Alliance. No, there is absolutely no doubt about it that in last elections, Congress, in Vidhan Sabha elections, Congress got about less than 2% vote. And before that also in 2019, they never had a very good scorecard. It was about 6% or something like that. Today what is happening, Samajwadi Party is going to lead the campaign in Uttar Pradesh. There are pocket of influences. There are, there is no doubt about it that RLD, Mr. Jayant Chaudhary is more or less is certain that he's walking over on the BJP side, more or less certain. But end of the day, we must understand this, that the vote which is going to vote against BJP or Mr. Modi is there. And there is an India Alliance led by Mr. Akhilesh Yadav in Uttar Pradesh is there. So ruling out that they are not going to get 2, 3, 4 seats, I still feel they are going to give them a good fight. Number of seats is too early to decide, because there are certain things which is to be taken into consideration. When if RLD comes from that side to this side, there are natural BJP leaders who also had worked in that constituency for 2 decades, 3 decades. What they are going to do? What they are going to do? So they may not cross over the other side, but certainly they will not work as strongly or as emotionally for the victory of RLD candidate. So it is still time, and let us wait that once the UP alliance decides on seat sharing, that so many seats Congress, and these seats Congress is going to fight, these seats Sapa is going to fight, these seats that Apna Dal Apna Dal Krishna Patel faction, they are going to fight, or some other small parties are going to fight, then we will have a better clear picture. But I am very certain that India Alliance in Uttar Pradesh will get more than 4 seats what they are today. So they are going, today there might be a discussion that मैं कहूँगा 5, someone will say no, they will get 50. But certainly they are going to improve their tally. It is too early at this point of time to we don't predict. It is too early to analyze on this because it depends which candidate, who is fighting, from where it is fighting. There are rumors that someone is there are talks that BJP is going to replace about 70% of its sitting Lok Sabha members. So let us see that it is by the time the entire India Alliance gets its seat sharing talks done, then only we are in a position to talk seat-wise in Uttar Pradesh. But certainly, BJP is not going to have a cakewalk in Uttar Pradesh this time.
One more question related to this, which I wanted to ask. The caste equation in UP. There has been some talk of Akhilesh Yadav coming up with this so-called PDA, Pichhada, Dalit, and Alpasankhyak. The backward class, the scheduled caste, and the minorities. Now, looking at the Samajwadi Party, one can understand that the Muslim vote he may be able to get, but on what basis? Maybe possibly a little bit of the backward caste, the Yadavs. But how does he think he will get the scheduled caste when Mayawati is going to field all these candidates?
Ajay, we must understand that Mayawati comes from a subcaste of scheduled caste, Jata, which is called Jata. Jata. Now, today, even the scheduled caste, the OBCs, they are also divided. They don't go lock, stock, and barrel. They are not voting for Mayawati ji. Yes, there is no doubt about it. For an average scheduled caste voter, Mayawati is going to be the first choice. But if she's not in a position, if she's not seen as being fighting, or she's not there in a winning position, majority of the voters will not vote. And this happened in 2022. This happened in 2019 as well. Today, what you are asking is backward with Yadav community in a dominating position. Yadav community also has a problem. If most of the, I mean, say if you talk of Kurmi, Koiri, all these, they are not very comfortable with Yadavs. They are not very comfortable with Yadavs in the village caste structure. So that is but natural that Muslim 100% behind them. Yadav, I will not say 100%, but majority of the Yadav behind Samajwadi Party or India Alliance. There are people. When you talk of the Dalit vote, the Congress has a what do you call that? Has a master stroke with them. Has a ace in the sleeve, and that is Khadge. Now Khadge ji, how on the face of it, it looks like that Khadge ji is a factor, but end of the day, Khadge ji's factor will translate into votes is yet to be seen. Khadge ji is going to be a factor because any community which is underprivileged, which has not been taken care of by the generally, looks for some icon, looks for someone who can be their voice, and Khadge ji has been doing that. So people have high hopes, and I still feel that India Alliance in general will certainly be benefited if there is again talk of Khadge ji fighting from Uttar Pradesh and things like that. But Khadge ji is going to have some effect in as far as the vote of scheduled caste is concerned. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
Okay, last thing today I want to ask you, Anand, is about the role of RLD. Sitting here and looking at the data, I think we are giving too much importance to RLD, especially in the Lok Sabha election. If you look at the RLD history in Lok Sabha, They have never really reached anywhere in the last 15 years. They won 2 seats in 99, three sometimes, five in 2009, and last two elections there were 0 seats. So, as far as Parliament is concerned, it doesn't appear RLD is in any great shape to even assist BJP, even if they go with BJP, because their vote bank is very limited. You might have a different opinion if you look at the Vidhan Sabha election, which we are not discussing today. And Jayant Chaudhary himself has not won any election. He is a Rajya Sabha member. So our question was that even if Jayant Chaudhary crosses over, why is there so much of a halla gulla about them that it is going to affect the India alliance? Because I feel it is not going to affect.
Ajay, I must say, it is a basically a psychological game. It is a look like Milind Devada in Maharashtra crossing over to this side, like Ashok Chavan resigning from Congress and crossing over to this side. In terms of vote, they are not going to get any votes. Uh, BJP or NDA will not be benefited to the extent that India Alliance certainly they get there's some image building. That image is damaged. There is absolutely no doubt about it. When Jayant Chaudhary walks over to the NDA side, the BJP side, there's no doubt about it. There is a general damping of spirit. There are people feel that India Alliance was doing very well. Western UP they would have done extremely well, but Jayant Chaudhary walking that side makes India Alliance look like that it has problems. But this all is psychological. Uh, the matter of fact is that tomorrow there is a Kisan Ghera Dalo, Dera Dalo, something like that. Andolan is starting in the capital. Now, these Kisans are not the last time that Chaduni and that Tikait and all, they are nowhere in this Kisan Andol. There are new people have come. Looks like they are not politicians. Last time also they were not politicians. They are not politicians. They are there and they have chosen the time absolutely. I mean, they are very clear on that. That starting their agitation sometime around 13th of February is a very clear-cut message that they want to affect the electoral, whatever is the results. Now, government is in a very tight spot. What I feel is, if they will not agree anything less than MSP. There is absolutely no doubt about it, because they feel that government gives them some lip service and they don't perform. So Jayant Chaudhary per se had that strength that last time, if you remember, he was very vocal. He was very active during the Kisan Andolon, during that Kisan Dharna or agitation which went on. This time, if he is on the NDA side, if he's with BJP, he is not aligning himself with the Kisan Andolan. And that I feel is going to certainly it is going to dampen the chances of RLD in Western UP. They are now totally dependent on BJP to get votes. Whereas in that India Alliance, they were also a force, and then the other parties were supporting it. Today, what will happen? They might get 4 seats. All these 4 seats, they are not the factor. It is BJP. They will be the major factor to pull up their votes.
Right.
And what I feel is, in this entire process, Jayant Chaudhary has lost certain points. Up those points, to measure it in terms of votes, it is too early. Like Nitish Kumar and Bihar has certainly lost his credibility. I mean, I went to Bihar I was there for 4 or 5 days. No, people on the street are talking bad about Nitish Kumar. No one is happy with that. Same with Jayant Chaudhary switching over to BJP after all this, ki chavanni nahi hu aur ye nahi hu. He also will certainly lose that position what he was having between his community as well as between the Kisan community as such.
Right.
So for Jayant Chaudhary, it is not a. But what I feel is, I still don't understand why he has gone on that side. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. Where is Congress? Which in last election we had Priyanka Gandhi. She was heading the election campaign. This time around, we don't see anyone, no one from the Gandhi family this time. And the strategy of Congress is not very clear. Sonia Gandhi herself, there are reports that she may fight from Himachal. Someone says she may fight from Andhra, Telangana, or somewhere. So that even that one seat which Congress had won, that if she doesn't fight, may not even go to the Congress. So where is Congress in all this politics in Uttar Pradesh?
Like, to be very honest with you, if I can analyze things and if I can analyze Sonia Gandhi and Congress Party and otherwise, if at all Sonia Gandhi decides to fight, it will be Raebareli only. She will not change her constituency. That is for sure. Whatever little bit I can understand, I can read that lady. She may not fight because of her health condition. She may not fight. That is a different thing. But if she fights Lok Sabha, it is going to be Raebareli. There is no doubt about it. Now, as far as what you say is, where is Congress? Congress will be the catalyst for Samajwadi Party. Samajwadi Party without Congress will have problem in getting votes from certain communities. But Samajwadi Party and Congress together, and Congress also has reduced their expectations in UP. Akhilesh Yadav has offered 11 seats. Congress may decide on 13, 14, 15. I mean, they are not going to say that we are going to fight for 30 seats. Congress also understands the ground reality. And what I feel is Congress and Samajwadi Party together, I'm telling you the figure. I mean, I don't have whether they will reach that figure or not. If they reach 25, BJP is not going to get the majority. And if they reach 40, I'm talking of UP. If India Alliance reaches 25, BJP is not having a majority in Lok Sabha, clear majority. And if they reach 40, BJP will not form government, that is for sure. Because whatever the losses are in UP, there is no state from where they can make up that losses. There is no state. People talk of crossing 370 or 400. It is not possible. So UP is going to decide that whether BJP and Modi ji is going to get the third term or not. There is absolutely no doubt.
Yeah, Modi ji is saying they will cross 370, and when I try to look at it, I'm not finding any way where they can reach 370. Maybe that I'll discuss on a later date. So thank you so much for this.
Ajay, the only way is you say that we will get 35 seats out of 26 in Gujarat, we will get 40 seats out of 25 in Rajasthan, something like that. If those calculations are made, then one can reach 370. But right, anyone who comes, please ask him to discuss how BJP is going to reach 370, even 300 for that matter.
So thank you very much for this perspective. We'll meet again next week. I think there's so much going on. Next week we might plan to discuss Punjab.
Okay, sure.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.